to our channel. It's a lot. Today is Monday, October 31st, actually, so happy Halloween. We didn't do anything for Halloween that much at all. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm older, like I'm not in the festive holiday spirits anymore. Of course I gotta be in some kind of spirits because I have children, but you know, I do for them, but like myself, I'm not in the holiday spirit. And I think it's a little bit more than just because I'm older, because even when you're older, like you kind of get into the groove of things a little bit. I don't know, maybe it's just it's here and there for me. I hope you guys can hear me over the heat. It's a little chilly outside. But like I kind of got into the fall, you know, groove or whatever when I was decorating for the house and stuff. But like Halloween, you know, like it's not, you know, hold on guys. Okay. So anyway, and I got the light on because it is, although it's like 7:15 right now a.m., it is still dark outside. So otherwise we'd be like this and you can't really see me. I mean, you can, but you know, it looks real blue, don't it? I kind of like this. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so I don't know, but let's see, we didn't do a lot for we're not gonna do anything for Halloween. Trick-or-treating, haven't been trick-or-treating for the kids in like since COVID, you know, 2020. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's different, I don't know. And then my kids are older, you know, well, at least my son, he's older. He's kind of into trick-or-treating, but more so like he wants to hang with his friends type of thing. He didn't want a costume. I did dress my daughter up, which I'll show you guys a picture here. They had like a little, you know, Halloween party at her school, her daycare. They had a Halloween party at her daycare, so you know, I dressed her up a little bit, but that was pretty much it. I don't have a costume. I mean, I did a costume haul on my other channel, and which I can maybe show you guys a picture here of, you know, the different styles I had. But other than that, like, that's as far as my Halloween goes. So what did y'all do for Halloween, or what were you, or how did you dress your kids for Halloween? Comment down below and let me know. But anyway, okay, so this weekend has been, oh my god. Okay, I'm going to go more in depth on my fashion channel about this, but my Facebook account got hacked, and it has been a doozy. It has been a doozy. Like I said, I'll go into thorough details on my fashion channel. By the time you guys see this video, that video still won't even be posted. It's probably more than likely going to be posted next week, because I'm going to film it this coming Friday. So yeah, so just, if you're not subscribed to that channel, please go ahead and do so, and then look for that video next week. But make a long story short, I have a business creator page on Facebook, and it got hacked into. Well, I'm not gonna say hacked into, I was scammed. Someone sent me what I thought was an opportunity as an influencer, and it was a whole scam. It was a whole scam. So they took over full complete access of my page. I don't have access anymore, and I have 14,000 followers. No, actually I have 13,000+ followers over there. And then for some reason they gave me like limited access as of yesterday. I can't do anything on it too much, but gave me limited access on there as of yesterday, and I looked and I have 14,000. So it's crazy. I started a whole new page and everything, but like I said, I'll go into more details over on my other channel. But I was so, you know, I'm not like pissed off, mad. I don't know if I want McDonald's or if I want Starbucks. I'm on a budget. Okay, let's go to McDonald's. I know I don't need it. Oh, and Starbucks is not even busy. Okay, my bad, y'all. I had to give me some breakfast, all that good stuff. I'm back at home in the garage. But like I was saying, pretty much I was at 13,000, 14,000 followers. And I'm so upset at myself that I allowed myself to be scammed. But like I said, I will go into deep, thorough conversation and details on my other channel. I'll have screenshots and all that good stuff, so I'm really going to talk about it over there. I'm not too upset because I wanted to kind of change that, not change that channel, but actually start a new channel because, a new page over there on Facebook, because the name on that page is Mone the Mogul, and I will link both pages down there, my new and my old. The old one I'm going to link down there. Usually it's already in the description box, and I'm actually going to go through a couple videos and change it, but I'm going to link the old video down there, and I want you guys to report that video. Report that page. And then I'm going to link my new page, and I want you guys to follow that page. I've already reached out to Facebook. I've already asked my Facebook friends to report it. I have reported it. I've sent messages to Facebook. I don't even want the page anymore because I feel like it's so tainted that, you know, I just don't even want it anymore. I don't know what that person did on my page. I don't know, you know, even if I gain access back, like, I don't know what information you have. I don't know what you can do in the future with it. So it's like, I don't really, it just sucks that I had so much following and I just became monetized over there. So I just became monetized like earlier this month, actually, on that page. So it, you know, it sucks a little bit. I will say it does kind of sting, but I've been wanting to change the name on that channel for a very long time, and I never figured out a way to change it. It has my old name, which is Mone the Mogul. That's what I used to go by. But as you guys know, I go by Mone's Curvy Closet now. That's my brand. And so I've been wanting to, and every time I try to change it, it says that my page has limited something to where I can't change it. This is way before somebody else took access. I never could figure out what that meant by my page have limited access or something to where I can't change the name. I've changed the name before, so I don't know. I looked everywhere, every nook and cranny that I can look to see, do I need to change some type of setting or something? I don't know. But it's just crazy. It's crazy, and I wanted to create another page, but I didn't want to give up that following. But this was a great opportunity for me to be able to start a whole new page, start fresh, really put in the work in to get myself back up with editing. Why is there numbers? Oh, hopefully those numbers don't come up on the actual film. I'm looking at my camera and there's numbers at the bottom. Anyway, but yeah, so it's just a mess. I'm shooting myself in the foot, but you know what? It's a lesson learned. I'm so glad that this didn't happen at a time where it was on a major platform and that platform gave me financial success. Because there are a lot of people in the social media world and influencing world that get hacked or scammed out of a lot of money, and that wasn't that is not a major excuse me, that's not a major platform where I need to that I'm successfully making money at right now, you know, so it's not hindering me financially. So I'm glad that I'm making these small mistakes in this earlier stage of my influencing career, if you will. And I'm just, you know, it's a learning process. I'm just trying to think of it in a positive way. And yeah, I'm just, so anyway, there's gonna be 2 links down below. Report the old channel and follow the new channel. What I really wanted to talk about, I'm gonna talk about it really briefly, is about tipping. You know, tipping at a restaurant, tipping your hairstylist, tipping your barber, tipping any kind of service that you get done. Do you guys tip? Now, I know I may lose a couple people on this one, and some of you may not be happy with what I'm about to say, but I have gotten a little into some conversations before about tipping, and I personally don't tip. And I personally don't feel like I should be forced to tip. Now, let me tell you why. I I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, it's just tacky not to tip. They don't make, especially when it comes down to restaurants and waitresses and waiters. They don't make enough money, yada, yada, yada. And, you know, there's different services that can be provided. There's food services, which is waiters and waitresses in restaurants. There's your hair, you get your hair done, your nails, photography. There's different services that you can tip with, right? The major one is obviously restaurants, right? For me in restaurants, I don't usually tip. I don't. And it's not because I'm trying to be, you know, mean or, you know, whatever. It was just never a thing for me to tip. And if I have the extra money, first of all, I don't carry cash on me. I don't carry cash on me at all. Yeah, if I know I'm going to a restaurant, I can probably get some money out. But listen, that's not a priority of mine. Or I can leave a tip on if I use my card. I get that. I have tipped more in the previous years than I have before, but it's still very minimal. I was just never a person that felt like I was supposed to tip. And I'm not trying to say this in a mean way, and if you are a waiter or a waitress, this is nothing out of disrespect or anything like that. But everybody say, you know, they don't make that much money, and I always say, well, that's not my business. That's not my business. And I'm not trying to be mean or sound harsh or anything like that, but the way I look at it, right? Try to look at it from my eyes. I am forced to tip because you don't make enough money. I don't make enough money, but am I forcing people to tip me? Granted, I make more money than, you know, a waiter or a waitress, but the point is it my responsibility to give you a full paycheck in tips because you don't make enough money? And I'm being humble. I'm not saying it in a rude way. I'm being honest. I don't like when people make me feel forced to do something because somebody else's situation. Because I don't make anybody feel forced in my situation and what I'm going through in my life, in my job preferences and where I choose to work at. That's nobody else's business or nobody else's fault of what job I choose. Yeah, I understand, especially nowadays, you know, it's not that easy to find a job. Let's talk about pre-COVID, right? If you chose to be a waiter or a waitress and that was the job that you had, you know, it is what it is. Again, I'm being humble. I worked at McDonald's. So I worked at McDonald's for years. I worked at McDonald's at least, I want to say, my first job, I was 16. I didn't really stop working at McDonald's. And of course, over the years, I got, you know, better jobs. But I really did not stop working at McDonald's until my adult year. I want to say in 2018. And it's 2022 right now. That's only 4 years ago, and I'm 35. So you do the math. I worked at McDonald's for a very long time. When I was younger, it was my primary job. And then when I got older, it became like a second job or a third job to me. But I was still working at McDonald's at some point to make ends meet. So I'm not above, you know, working at a place that doesn't make a lot of money to make sure your ends meet. I get it. But I wasn't making anybody feel like, oh, you should tip me because I don't make that much money. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's not it shouldn't be required, or a person should not make you feel crappy because you choose not to tip. If you do an excellent service, great. Then I'm there to, I'm gonna tip you. But if you do a regular service, I don't feel like I should be forced to tip you when you pretty much were just doing your job. I don't feel people should tip me if I'm just doing my job. Now, even if I went above and beyond, you're still not obligated to tip me. That's your choice. That's your decision. I don't know. I thought it was gonna be a little lighter with the light off, but anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Like, again, don't shoot my head off in the comments. I'm not above doing it. I just don't like, I'm a person in general, I don't like to be forced to feel like I have to do something. That's with anything. And, you know, tipping in that kind of conversation, people get really heated. And it's just like, hold on, like, back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna make me feel forced to do this because somebody else's choice of where they needed or decided to work. That's not my priority, and you're not gonna make me feel that way. Now, other services, when you get your hair done, listen, okay, now, you really may not get a tip out of me on that one, because let me tell you, hair is expensive. Getting your hair done and your nails done is expensive. I'm sorry. Now, I will say, I do get my nails done quite a bit, right? And I have been tipping and getting my nails done. I have been tipping the technicians because they do a really, really good job. And like, if you really, really like, I think I've tipped like quite a bit with my nails. Only because they did a really, really good job. The way that they cut, they shaped them, all that good stuff, the way they took their time. So stuff like that, if I get the detailed designs or whatever, and it's just really, really good, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, that stuff is already expensive. And even for me, like, if I was someone who does hair or does nails, and I'm already charging you a grip, I'm not gonna expect you to pay me a tip. Okay, I haven't gotten my hair done in a very long time, but, well, I'm thinking of weave. I take that back. I'm thinking of weave. Like when you get your hair extensions and stuff. But even with my hairstylist, okay, now really thinking about it, even with my hairstylist to this day, I do tip every so often. Getting my hair done is already $220. $220 to just color it and do whatever she do. It's already $220. Ma'am, I'm already like, you already getting a couple hundred out of me already. You know, my nails can be $100+. You want a tip? Like, I'm sorry. Like, if you know what I'm saying, like, that stuff costs already. Listen, I can't see how people get their weaves done every single day, however often you're supposed to get it done. Weaves can cost you, you know, a couple hundred to a couple $1,000 installments. I don't know, but I've heard some girls pay some crazy prices, and it's just like, what are you doing? My hair's $1,000. You want a tip on top of that? Girl, bye. I'm just saying, listen, you can judge me on that part if you want to, but if I'm already paying you a couple $100 to do my hair and my nails, you want a tip on top of that? I'm sorry, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I'm sorry. Now, again, I have tipped my nail technicians and my hairstylist. Lately, I have. But you would have caught me like 3, 4, 5 years ago. I'm sorry. I'm going to give you what the price is. I ain't got it. And even if I do got it, don't make me feel obligated to give it to you. I'm just saying. I need to go ahead and get into this house so I can start work. But comment down below and let me know what you guys think about tipping, okay? Do you tip? Do you feel like you have to? Don't be sitting there getting attitude in my comments, girl. Okay? I'm just telling you, I'm not above it. I'm not like, you know, too bougie to do it. You just got to give me a phenomenal reason why I need to tip you on top of what I'm already paying you, okay? When it comes down to restaurants, if I got it, I'm going to give it to you, but do not make me feel obligated that I have to give it to you. Your choice of work is not my priority. I'm sorry, that's not my responsibility to understand that. It's not. And I'm saying it in the most humble and non-disrespectful way, because I would never, ever expect somebody to understand what I chose to do in my life and where I chose to work, and you need to pay me or pay me a tip to make ends meet. I would never put that burden or responsibility on somebody. Where I choose to work or where I was able to work is my responsibility. I hope y'all don't put, you know, keep it cute in the comments, okay? Because, listen, I'll go there with you. Anyway, I got to get in this house. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to report that old page and follow the new page. And I will see you guys on another video.